Hello, friends. Welcome to The Hollywood. You will get all the news about movies, serials, and gossip, so don't delay. Subscribe to our channel quickly. Spoilers. This post contains spoilers for RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 10, Episode 6. The second preliminary round of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 10 reached its conclusion with Episode 6 of the series, which began streaming on Paramount Plus on Friday, June 6th. The landmark season, dubbed the Tournament of All-Stars, features an all-new bracket format and the series' largest ever cast of 18 returning Drag Race queens. The second bracket, which kicked off on May 23, featured 6 of those queens: Tina Burner, Carrie Colby, Lydia B. Collins, Nicole Paige Brooks, Gorgeous, and Mistress Isabel Brooks. Over the course of 3 episodes, the bracket of returning queens competed in a trio of maxi challenges to earn points and, for 3 of them, snatch a spot in the semifinal. In Episode 4, the new bracket of queens sashayed into the workroom to meet their first challenge of the season, to design show-stopping runway looks using the mystery items found inside giant 8-balls. With the help of extra special guest judge, nightlife icon Suzanne Barsh, RuPaul named Lydia B. Collins and Tina Burner as the top 2 All-Stars of the week. Both Lydia and Tina earned 2 points each for their performance in the challenge, though Lydia was able to eke out another point and $10,000 by winning the top 2 lip-sync to Loliata Holloway's Love Sensation. At the top of Episode 5, the bottom 4 queens were tasked with handing out their most valuable queen MVQ points. With 1 point to give away each, Nicole Paige Brooks and Carrie Colby awarded their MVQ points to Mistress and Gorgeous, respectively, expecting the queens to return the favor. In a bid to get ahead in the competition, however, Mistress and Gorgeous decided to swap their points with one another. This strategic play left Carrie and Nicole without points heading into the second maxi challenge, the Rapid Roast. A combination of classic Drag Race girl group and roast challenges, the Rapid Roast tasked the queens of Bracket 2 to write, record, and choreograph a diss track about their fellow competitors. After their performances and a quick visit from pop icon Chappelle Roan, RuPaul named Gorgeous and Mistress as the top 2 All-Stars of the week, awarding them 2 points each. After a final lip-sync battle to Chappelle Roan's Hot to Go, Ru called it a tie, awarding an additional half point to Mistress and Gorgeous. The bottom 4 queens from Episode 2 divvied out their MVQ points at the start of Episode 3. Nicole gives her point to Carrie, while Tina gives her point to Nicole. Carrie surprisingly gives her point to Lydia, despite her lead in the competition. Lydia, in turn, awards her point to Carrie. Ahead of the final maxi challenge of Bracket 2, here's how the leaderboard shaped up. Mistress and Gorgeous were tied for first place with 4.5 points each, with Lydia just behind them with 4 points. Both Carrie and Tina were up to 2 points each, and Nicole trailed behind with just 1 point. With just one more chance to earn points and snatch a spot in the semifinals, the queens prepared for their final maxi challenge of Bracket 2's Star Booty, the Rebooty, the Rusical. Despite standout performances from the entire cast, RuPaul ultimately named Gorgeous and Lydia as the top 2 All-Stars of the week, awarding the queens 2 points each before challenging them to face off in a lip-sync battle to Beyoncé's Texas Hold'em. Gorgeous was later deemed the winner of the lip-sync, pocketing an extra point and securing her place in the semifinals with 7.5 total points. With 6 points in her pocket after the final lip-sync, Lydia similarly secured her spot in the semifinal, leaving the bottom 4 queens of the week to duke it out for the final slot. Despite an honest effort from Carrie to convince the other 3 queens to give her their final MVQ points, she was only able to secure points from Tina and Nicole. Carrie gave her point. After all of the points had been added up, it was Gorgeous Lydia, and Mistress, who moved on to the semi-final of the Tournament of All Stars. The trio of queens will be joined in the next round of the competition by Bracket 1 winners Irene the Alien, Bosco, and Aja Khan. Consequently, Carrie Colby, Tina Burner, and Nicole Paige Brooks were eliminated from the competition, but all is not lost. RuPaul concluded the episode by informing the eliminated queens that, ahead of the grand finale, each of the show's main judges will be able to nominate one eliminated contestant to return to the competition. Each of the judges' selections will be placed into the wildcard lottery. Of the selected queens, only one will be chosen, at random, to return to compete for the $200,000, 0 cents grand prize, and a coveted spot in the Drag Race Hall of Fame. The final 6 queens to join the Tournament of All Stars, including Daya Betty, Acid Betty, Ginger Minge, Cynthia Lee Fontaine, Alyssa Hunter, and Denali, will kick off Bracket 3 on Friday, June 13 on Paramount+. Lexi Love is taking it one day at a time, and the RuPaul's Drag Race alum had good news at the end of May. She's a month sober. The world first met Lexi Love on season 17 of RuPaul's Drag Race. The glamorous drag performer won the second challenge and viewers' hearts with a roller skating extravaganza. Lexi endured many ups and downs during the season, often due to her one-sided rivalry with Susie Toot, but eventually she made it to the grand finale. Though Lexi didn't compete in the final lip sync for the crown, in many viewers' eyes, she was a winner. During her season on Drag Race, the 34-year-old Lexi was open and upfront about her past substance abuse. Nearly a month after the season 17 finale, her manager told Entertainment Weekly that Lexi had entered a 30-day rehab program at a Texas facility for treatment and emotional therapy. On May 31, Lexi proudly celebrated how she was 1 month sober by posting a video of herself twirling. It feels so good. "Oh, proud of you," wrote one fan. "Congratulations," said another. On Reddit, fans wrote, "Good job, Queen," and how inspiring she was. As someone also in recovery, I'm so stoked for her. It's so hard to be open about addiction, too. She's setting such a good example. Unfortunately, Lexi's sobriety journey encountered a few bumps in the road. On May 19, she posted on Instagram that her time in rehab was short-lived due to some unforeseen circumstances. And what she alleged was overwhelming bias and a lack of professionalism. Due to these factors, I will have to seek out further progress on my understanding of my personal relationship to addiction. She added, "I'm not going to lie, I feel like I am fully capable of doing this given some of my newfound self-worth and/or clarity." Since then, Lexi has made frequent check-ins on social media. On day 22, she shared her Lexi Loves R3 Habib playlist on Spotify. On day 28, she posted about getting tattoos and Shirley Temples. This is the latest in Lexi's self-care. In late April, she said she would take a step back from performing live to nurture my mental, physical, and emotional well-being. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Until then, bye.